Hi, I'm Buppy, and you're watching The Music Enthusiast. I think one thing that people should know about me is that I am 17. I think that's a good thing to know about me. And I think that's the first thing that people ask about is whether I'm 17 or 25, because no one can figure it out. I started making music when I was 12. I was a big video gamer, and I was on Twitch way before. I was on Twitch when I was in 5th grade, and I used to make the soundtrack for my Twitch streams because it was just right as the copyright laws changed and the streams started getting taken down. So yeah, I was making little EDM things for my streams, and they were awful, but that's how I started to get into it. And at the time I was listening to a lot of Son Holo and Odeza and a lot of just EDM. Do you know what a dick dick is? It's a D-I-K. It's called a dick dick. They're little giraffe looking things, and they look like deer, and they're cute, and they have little ears, and I think they originate somewhere in Asia. Don't quote me on that though. That would be my animal if I had to have an animal that was my music, because no one knows of it, and it's cute as shit. It's just underappreciated. It's really underappreciated as an animal, and that's how I feel sometimes. My whole life I wanted to be a child psychiatrist. Honestly, I'd probably do something in music management, on the management side. And I'm about to roll out actually my own form of a music news thing. So yeah, just something in that music news management side where I just play a role in that. But I would definitely do it differently than I think a lot of people do it now, in the sense that I would have just a super heavy focus on developing and underground acts and stuff like that. I think that's what I would do if I wasn't necessarily an artist. It depends what you're asking about. So the music videos I don't take any credit for those on the visual end. There are some scenes that I direct. It's very collaborative, and I do it with one guy, the same guy every video. His name's Anthony Palmer, and he's the really talented one, visually. He does the editing on all the music videos and ties it together, and he's the director, so he really does treat out each video. Basically, sometimes I'll direct some shots. We will show up to a certain place, and I'll be for instance, in Violence, there's a shot of me, and there's multiple me's, and I go in each window, and then in a certain part it has all the windows I'm in, and there's 6 of them. And yeah, that shot was my idea, and we just pulled up there and we saw the 6 windows, and I was we need to do a shot where I'm in each one. And I mean, usually on the music video front, it's all to Anthony Palmer, and he has a crew under RIP Daydream, which is a production company. But I edit all of, or most of, the teasers that I put on Instagram. Not every single one, some of the more intricate ones I leave to Anthony, but for the most part, they're edited by me. I think my favorite thing about it is that it's being received really well, to be honest. I really just like how the energy just really picks up over time. It's similar to Open My Letter, where it was one of those songs where I didn't actually have that huge energy change in the second half. I feel it just kind of came together as the track built, where it was in Open My Letter, that drop just happened much later than we had actually made the first initial top line for the song. But Tell Me You're Sorry, yeah, I just really like how it builds, and it felt it was building while I was making it too. It was a few months that I sat on that song, so it felt I just kept adding to it with my producer Boya, and I feel that song, I think I like how it's being received. I would say that's my favorite thing about this experience. I was gonna cancel it 2 months ago. We were about to start finishing it, and I looked at my producer. I was I don't want to drop this. I had just transitioned out of rap music last year. I deleted a lot of my old stuff and kind of stopped doing rap music, and I feel this song is kind of especially during the second verse, really in that this is definitely a rap song. And I don't know, I've always just been self-conscious of that. So everyone who's heard it's been oh, this is sick, or seen the video, they're oh, this is great. And I feel yeah, the visual and the song they tie together really well. The music video is gonna drop May 3rd, and that music video is definitely the best visual we've put out yet. Yeah, it's insane. I'm just So excited for everyone to see it. After that, I'll be dropping my clothing brand. So I'll be dropping Cold Nights in Hollywood. I've been trying to do clothing for a long time, like ever since I was younger. Before I started doing music, I was like doing little heat transfers in my room. So like it's huge for me, and I'm super stoked just to roll out the clothing, and I think it looks super good. And I personally spent a lot of hours on it. So yeah, I'm just really excited to put that out. Post that though, I have a song with my sister. That'll probably be the next one that comes out, and I'm super excited for that for obvious reasons. Like the first song we have out together. And yeah, I don't do a lot of like collabs, feature type stuff, so it's like really cool for me. And then yeah, after that, I have some really cool stuff. I'm basically gonna try to do a single for the rest of the month, like single a month for the rest of the year. So I have stuff with I don't know if you know Atherlace, but I have stuff with the China Blue coming out. I have stuff with Dev Soder down the line, hopefully too, and then Haji Gaviota, if you know who he is. Yeah, I have stuff with all three of those guys, and yeah, I'm just excited to put it out. And then Sab, as you mentioned earlier. But yeah, just a lot of singles. Hopefully a project later, early next year maybe. In a completely fake reality, I would love to play with. Do you know who Gaff is? Lower underground. But I really like his voice, and he's like around my size, a little larger. But I think we could do some crazy work together. So I would love for him to open. And then also, I love Dev Never a lot. And I don't know how that would come together, but I think that could be really cool. But yeah, no, those would be my dream openers in a world that may never exist, may exist, who knows? Just mentioned like Gaff, but I also love Dev Soder, who's out of Atherlace, which also has the China Blue, who I love a lot, and North XIX, who I love a lot. All three of them I know quite well now. I just met artists I've been listening to for a long time and like really looked up to, and that was really cool. And his name is Haji Gaviota. Don't yell at me if I said that wrong, Haji, when you see this. But yeah, he's cool, a great guy in person. She loves Boone. They're both out of Queens. I have a lot of respect for like the artists coming out of Queens right now. Yeah, those are probably some of my favorite up and coming artists. I also have a lot of love for like my sister's music, Eleanor Kingston, shout out to her, she's great. Somewhat bigger artists that I really look up to are like Emmett Fenn is probably the biggest and artist that like I have a lot of respect for. But I listen to mostly underground stuff for sure. I don't know. I think if you like music that is a little outside of the box and doesn't necessarily fit in a certain genre, or it's not the same every song, then I think you'd like me. I don't know. I can't make guarantees because, to be honest, I'm kind of rolling with it too. But I think I have great music videos. So I think if you're a first time listener or watcher, you should go and you should look up in YouTube and you should say, Buppy, open my letter, or Buppy, tell me you're sorry, because that one's cool too. And just watch those videos. And if after like 3 minutes and 30 seconds of that, you don't like me, then I understand. But just watch like 4K drone clips and you might like me more. And yeah, that's my pitch. I hope you have a wonderful time watching what I have coming.